What is the future of bass fishing? The technology and trends. That's what we're going to talk about right now. If you're new to the content, my name is Steve Chapman. I do this channel. I've been in the industry for, I don't even know, 18, 20 years. And I try to keep up with everything bass fishing oriented as much as possible. Some of it's who's in, some of it's my own topics that I come up with myself. Today I thought it'd be fun to talk about the future of bass fishing, the trends and the technology that's going to happen. And we have to remember, until there's a big change in the big two, that's the elites and the BPT, in bass fishing tournaments, sonar technology will continue to change the game, like it or dislike it. Our young anglers are learning how to fish with it. So while there's a lot of older anglers like myself that don't like forward-facing sonar, having that technology and learning from that technology has been pivotal for them to learn how to fish. And GPS and forward-facing sonar and live scope are all going to continue to improve over the next upcoming years. And prices will go down too. Innovative technique like Google and drones. Technology will help anglers catch more fish. 3D printers are going to help us get better. Our rods, reels, lures, and line are all going to continue to improve. Our engines and trolling motors will be more efficient, and the power will be even more and better for us. And more anglers are going to learn how to fish because of content creators and social media and Google. And they'll be able to break down a lake faster than we have in the past. There's a possibility in the future that we'll have interactive sonar. Sonar is becoming smarter and smarter every day. Live mapping, fish identification, knowing what fish you're targeting or what fish you want to cast at probably will happen sooner than later. And you'll know even when the depth and a prediction in real time on what that fish is feeding on. And that data will make your every cast more important. I'm sure soon in the future we're going to see AI-powered bait selection. And by that I mean, I think you'll see an algorithm that analyzes the condition, the weather conditions, the depth, the water temperature, the water quality, and tell you exactly what lure you should use for that suspending fish. And that'll be personalized to that exact angler on the front of the boat. And you're going to see anglers using that technology to better themselves and to catch more fish. I think in the future we're going to see our gear connected. Imagine that every rod and reel and lure are connected and communicating data back and forth. This could track the performance of every lure, every cast, and you will know in real time what that data shows if you're right or wrong with that possible lure selection. And microfishing will be crucial. Right now we're seeing smaller and smaller baits being made more. We know that the jig head is just, jigs are what everything is eating. But the smaller microfishing is going to be prevalent in our upcoming fishing because we're going to use smaller baits to target those bass. And there's the human side of innovation. Catching fish will be easier because of online forums, social media, and other things that you can find out information firsthand very quickly. And you'll have anglers that have already dissected the lake and you'll be able to learn directly from them. And Google Earth will show you a contour of a lake and pond and what you should strive to look for and where fish are hiding. And it will all connect. And those anglers will share their tips and techniques to anyone who wants to watch them on YouTube or any other social media platform. And it will only help anglers get better faster. And while many traditional anglers don't like that our youth has learned how to fish with forward-facing sonar and says, oh, they couldn't catch fish without it. That could be true. But their fresh perspective and that next generation of anglers is on top of technology. They're not afraid to change. Whereas there's a lot of older anglers, including myself, that won't change. We're used to fishing a certain way. We enjoy fishing a certain way. But if we don't embrace a little bit of technology, we're just going to get wiped off this earth. And they're going to kick our ass. This next generation of anglers is embracing the technology. And they're driving a new way to innovation. The future is going to allow our youth to learn how to fish faster and where to fish. We never knew that fish offshore were as easy to catch with a live scope. And that generation of anglers is learning how to fish that way. And they're kicking our ass, like I said. And that youth angler is not only able to fish the banks and beat the banks up, but they're able to get offshore and find fish that we never have found. But do we embrace this new change that's upcoming in the very near future? Or do we stand our ground and say, we don't want technology in the sport, in the hobby of bass fishing? Is the future of bass fishing bright? Is technology and the trends that are probably going to happen sooner than later something that we are going to embrace or that we're going to push away from ourselves? That's what I want to know in the comments below. So comment below and tell me what you think. Thanks to all the new subscribers, all the new members, all the people who are interactive on this channel. You guys are amazing. I really do appreciate it, and I'm very thankful and humbled by all of it. I try to reply to all the comments, so put a comment below and tell me what you think. Thanks again for hitting that like and subscribe button. Remember, take a kid fishing, tight lines, cheers, and get your fish on.